All right, guys. So my aunt and my dad, they're old people, and they try to use me. So basically, like I cut the grass for my aunt to pay for my bills and for my needs, right? And my dad take abuses my aunt's lack of charity, I guess you can say. So she doesn't give me. So my aunt pays me not so well, right? And then my dad abuses that to say that I can also pay you not so well, and I say no. But I cannot say no to him. He has no concept of that. He's a biological zombie. Okay, so people in his coworkers should know this. And I don't blame you guys. But there is to a point, to where you should have thought critically, about what sustains our reality. And maybe it's because you've never been thrown into real Consumnes Correctional Center or things like that. But don't worry about it. You don't have to be. Because all it is, guys, is you're in the barracks, guys. So it's basically like army barracks, but the war is mental. So self-center yourself. And by that, I mean try to focus, right? So focusing means concentration. Concentration means you shouldn't need so much that you were trained to need. So you were trained to need all this extra stuff so that way people could use you as cannon fodder, right? So let's say you work for the state for 30 years or whatever in an office cubicle, always indoors and just writing away or whatever. You were trained to want these things or whatever, but you have to see what they're doing to you, and you have a perspective because you are your testimony, you're your witness, and that's your value. So if you're not your own value, guys, we're nothing. And that's how we defeated slavery, because we value this information. So the information got snuffed out, so that's why they had to create Bitcoin, not as a real currency, but just as a symbolism for what real currency should be. It's immutable. It's not Bitcoin. It's not numbers and zeros and technology, guys. It's just what you value. So that's the main message, guys. So that's what they mean by not understanding but overstanding. They try to use that as like a verbal attack, but it's not, guys. It's understanding, guys. You can never overstand anything, guys. Thank you very much.